Well, everyone, as most of you know, Samsung probably makes some of the most popular and most important phones I've ever seen. They're very cool, very, very important, and they look very awesome. However, there is one thing that everyone hates, I think a majority of people probably hate about every single, basically Samsung phone that's ever came out. Now, I think within the last few years, Samsung has changed one particular thing, and it's made a lot of people not really be the biggest fan of Samsung phones anymore. It's made a lot of people switch from Samsung phones as well, and that is their customer service. From every complaint I've ever seen, from my videos to Reddit forum posts, like everything across the board, it seems a lot of people are not a fan of the way Samsung has been basically going through and, basically customer servicing their devices. Now, I have a lot of experience with this as well. For a lot of my devices, I have to go through Samsung to buy them. I don't have to, but I choose to, just because it's easier. Typically, they are the first ones to release their phones. I usually buy them on launch. I buy every single Samsung phone I've ever reviewed, and sometimes I have to return them, and sometimes I have issues. And mostly every single time I've communicated with them the last 2 years, it's been a kind of an annoying process in my personal opinion. The first thing is any return I've ever done up until 2 years ago was smooth. It was a great, easy process. I really didn't have too many problems. But since the last year, especially this year, for some reason, Samsung has made it so hard to return devices that you don't really need. I keep a majority of phones that I buy from Samsung, but sometimes I don't really need an extra Galaxy Watch, or I don't need an extra variant of a specific phone they make. So sometimes I just return it, right? They have a return policy for a reason. This year, for some reason, in order for you to return a device, you had to contact their customer support and sit in their line for I was in line for an hour or an hour and a half until some customer service rep came to me, and then I was able to return the phone. That's never really happened before. But for some reason, this year, Samsung decided to do it. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, last year, I was able to just return that device by just going through and basically just, clicking a button, and then I was able to return it. So that in and of itself was really weird. But especially nowadays, it seems like a lot of people have issues when they're going through and returning their products, or even if they're shipping back a product, or if they're doing a trade-in or anything like that. They will sometimes say they didn't get the product when they, when they receive the product, or they will make it seem like the phone's not in the best condition of all time, things like that. It's a very interesting thing, and every single time I go in the Samsung forum on the Samsung subreddit, so many people complain about it all the time. So if somebody from Samsung is watching, I hope you can go through, fix these issues, because a lot of people are complaining about it, and it's making a lot of people switch from Samsung phones, which I truly love. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.